I'm about to show you how I move though. You get the memo. I say,
Hey, keep cooking that dope, Mike.
I'm like, baby, why you leave me? She said, like, baby, I'ma get a bag and switch it up and watch they say. They don't like my style, they say I'm different, I'm too red. Put my whole up in the song to show you that I care. I'ma call your phone and I'm like, baby, do you care? I feel the energy that you give me. If you hear my pain, would you still listen to me? Diamonds, they gon' dance and they still glisten on me. She gon' call my phone and I'm like, I don't feel your energy. I'm always gonna think about the thing that you did to me. Every time I see.
Yo, it's your boy Smoker Swati, aka Silk Man, aka man, we back. I don't even know where the ball is today, but today is the season finale of the NFC South battle. I'm gonna do an NFC South rankings after this video, which I'm gonna rank each position. For example, like Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Calvin Ridley. All the receivers, I'm going to rank them 1 to 10, basically. So, yeah, we just finna start with this Panthers thing. Oh yeah, Gaming channel and Sixers channel. I dropped 3 videos on the Gaming channel, 3 videos on the Sixers channel. You should go check it out. Link down in the description. Without further ado, let's get right to this, y'all. Sure. Ow, my hand. First, we're going to start off with the Panthers, their 2003 run, as they went 11-5, upsetting the Rams and beating the Eagles in the NFC Championship in order to advance the Super Bowl. And this Super Bowl was probably one of the best Super Bowls I ever watched in my life. I rewatched it, and they got upsetted by Stephen Gostkowski by 3 with a field goal. I'm telling you, rewatch the Super Bowl. Yo, the Panthers put up a fight in this thing, bro, for real. But yeah, this Tom Brady's second Super Bowl. And then recently, where Cam Newton, with 15-1 his MVP season, they beat the Cardinals in the NFC Championship. And they faced the Broncos, where Von Miller showed out. He obliterated that offensive line of the Panthers. And they got upset by Peyton Manning and Von Miller. And this would be Peyton Manning's last and final ring. And then they won 6 division championships and 8 playoff appearances. Then we have the Saints, who won the Super Bowl in their only conference championship in 2009. As we all know what happened in that Vikings game in OT. Garrett Hartley, Tracy Porter with the interception, Garrett Hartley with the 40-yard pick. I mean, what do I have to explain to you? Garrett Hartley with the clutch 40-yard kick that sent us to the promised land, and us facing the Colts and upsetting the Colts, and Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints and Sean Payton winning their first ever Super Bowl and their only Super Bowl as of right now. We have 8 division championships and 13 playoff appearances. But yeah, let's get on to the coaches' records and team stats. First, we're going to start off with the Panthers. Their record this season was 5-11, and currently Matt Rule is their coach, which he has no stats because he played in the NCAA. Their team offense, 20th best in the NFL. Passing offense, 20th best in the NFL. Rushing offense, 14th best in the NFL. Yeah, let's go to the defensive coach. Their team defense, 31st best in the NFL. Passing defense, 13th best. Rushing defense, 29th, which their defense was pretty solid. You know, it wasn't that bad. As Sean Payton's 131 and 77, 8-7 in the postseason, 139 and 84 in his career. And he won the Super Bowl in 2009 and won AP Coach of the Year as soon as he arrived in New Orleans. And let's get on to the offensive stats. As a team offense, he's 4th best in the NFL. Passing offense, 7th best in the NFL. Rushing offense, 16th best in the NFL. His rushing offense can most likely improve if he can run the ball. We were literally a top 10 rushing team last year in 2018. Our team defense, 13th best in the NFL. Passing defense, 20th best in the NFL. And rushing defense, one of the best in the whole league, 4th best in the NFL. But let's get on to the next. First, we're going to start off with the Carolina Panthers and their key departures. As the key departures, this is the end of a Carolina Panthers era as Cam Newton goes on to the Patriots and Luke Kuechly retiring and Greg Olsen go to the Seahawks. And the key additions in Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Anderson, and Keith Kirkwood. And let's go on to the New Orleans Saints and their key departures. And their first key departures in Teddy Bridgewater, Von Bell, and Larry Warford, who is currently a free agency. And our key additions in Malcolm Jenkins, Emmanuel Sanders, and Jameis Winston. And their roster details, their new signings, Teddy Bridgewater, Russell Okung, Eli Apple, Tyler Whitehead, Robbie Anderson, Keith Kirkwood, and their re-signings in Christian McCaffrey and Trey Boston. And their top 3 contracts, K'Wan Short, Christian McCaffrey, and Teddy Bridgewater. And their departures, Jerry McCoy, Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen, Bruce Irving, James Bradbury, and Cam Newton, who currently just got signed to the Patriots as I'm speaking right now. Let's get on to the Saints. New signings, Michael Jenkins, Emmanuel Sanders, Jameis Winston, Ty Montgomery, Anthony Chiquillo, Dedrick Nichols, Marcus Hunt. And the re-signings, Andres Pete, Patrick Robinson, Dwayne Washington, DJ Swearinger, Janoris Jenkins, PJ Williams, Justin Hardy, David Onyemata, and Patrick Amahe. And their top 3 contracts, and Michael Thomas, Teron Armstead, Andres Pete. And their departures, Von Bell, Ted Ginn, Teddy Bridgewater, Eli Apple, Keith Kirkwood, Larry Warford, and Zach Lyon, who just put up his jersey and retired. Now let's get on to the roster comparison. First, we're going to do it like we always do on this channel, where we list by QB core all the way to DB core. And first, we're going to start off with Teddy Bridgewater, Mr. 5-0, 1,384 yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 99.1 pass rating, leading us to a 5-0 streak. And Drew Brees, 2,000 yards, 2,979 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 116.3 passer rating. You had Will Grier, who had 4 interceptions and 400 yards this season. PJ Walker, who's showing flashes in the XFL, and compared to Jameis Winston, who just got off a 5,000 yard season. Taysom Hill is showing flashes. We got the QB core automatically. Let's go to the running back core. We got Christian McCaffrey, who's the best running back in the NFL. But after that, we got Alvin Kamara, Latavius Murray, and versatile and Ty Montgomery. We have the running back core. They have the best running back in the league, but we have the better running back core, as is that. The Panthers wide receiver core and DJ Moore, an uprising star. They have Robbie Anderson, who just got a breakout season, and Curtis Samuel, who had about 400 yards, and they have Keith Kirkwood. And we have the best wide receiver in the league, and Emmanuel Sanders. And we have a question mark after that, because we do not know who's going to be our wide receiver 3. So their wide receiver core, they have us better than that by a slight bit, because they have depth. We have the tight end core, who we do not know who's going to be Greg Olsen's successor. So we have the tight end core easily. Let's go to the offensive line. The Panthers' offensive line allowed 46 sacks allowed. There's not even a point of wasting my time on that. So the O-line core, we got it. In the defensive line core, we have Yuder Gross Matos at the defensive end, Brian Burns, who was going to have a breakout season, Derek Brown, who got drafted pretty high, and they have K'Wan Short. But compared to our defensive line, they have a pretty young defensive line. Half of them didn't play a single game in the NFL, but they're going to be good in the next 2 years. Trust me, they're going to be dominant. But let's get to the linebacker core. We do have Demario Davis, the top 3 linebacker. Alex Anzalone, been missing time on the field. And Zach Bond, our new rookie. And this has Shaq Thompson. He just had a breakout season. And Tyler Whitehead. If they still had Luke Kuechly, I will give that to them easily, no problem. But nah, they only have 2 linebackers in my opinion. Their DB core with Eli Apple, who we know what he's capable of, but he keeps getting injured. Troy Pride Jr., who's going to make stuff happen, trust me. And Dante Jackson, who just had 4 interceptions. And Jeremy Chin, a new safety, new rookie, he's going to make stuff happen. And Trey Boston, who had a pretty good season last year. Not really bad, you feel me? But we had that DB core. We already know we had Malcolm Jenkins, Marshawn Lattimore. But let's get on right to the next, man. The New Orleans Panthers, they're not better than us. Not at all. It's not a question. I think they know that themselves, you know. It's really not a question. But do not sleep on this Panthers team at all. They're going to be good. Trust me. But I rank them, us, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Atlanta Falcons, and Panthers. Let me know what y'all think in the comment. Subscribe. It's Being Boy Smokers RT, and we out here.
Hey, my mama raised a soldier. I ain't had shit. Yeah, I'm going bad shit. I'm a part of the madness. Have you niggas hooked? You know I'm spitting that crack, bitch. Red dot beam, have you disappearing like magic? My mama raised a soldier. Why? I ain't had shit. Yeah, I'm going bad shit. I'm a part of the madness. Have you niggas hooked? You know I'm spitting that crack, bitch. Red